came to the nearby Harman University, visiting here under the pretext of transferring. However, the dull and boring classes gave him no interest in studying at all. Just then, he discovered Monica, whom he had secretly liked for a long time. Mike learned from her that Monica had chosen many classes she didn't like, while she had given up photography, which she aspired to, because she might not get a degree. Mike wanted to chat more, but Monica rode her bike to the next class. Looking at her busy figure, Mike's thoughts returned to the day of high school graduation. Most of his classmates had received admission notices from their dream schools. Monica came to Mike in high spirits. For the next 2 days, he was going to have a party at home. She came to him hoping that Mike could help her trim the lawn. Even so, Mike agreed. However, what made him even sadder was that Monica was dating a handsome and wealthy guy. Mike also received his own admission notice. Unfortunately, the last hope was also shattered. Even the lowest-ranked schools didn't want him. His sister comforted him, saying he needed to recognize his ordinariness and then think about how to face his parents. Mike thought of a stale idea. He said, "If I go out to work now, I can earn $80,000 in 4 years. But if you let me go to college, it will cost you $80,000 in 4 years." But his father didn't pay attention to him. In the end, Mike still admitted the truth that he hadn't received any college acceptance letters. Faced with this sudden news, his parents couldn't accept it for a while. On the day of the graduation dance, Mike discovered that not only had he not been accepted by any colleges, but even the classmate who was very good at playing baseball and Mary, who had only applied to Yale University, had not been accepted by any colleges either. Mike regained some confidence and was ready to leave the dance early. But unexpectedly, he was stopped by his good friend's father. The two came to Mike's parents. The friend's father was proud of his son's admission to Harman University. Mike's parents had a difficult look on their faces. When asked by his friend's father which school he had been admitted to, Mike didn't know how to answer. That night, he looked at those rejection letters. Mike suddenly had a whimsical idea. Since no school wanted him, he would just open his own school and admit himself. That way, he could gain his father's approval. He scanned the notice from Harman University, used a computer to create a new school emblem, and named it South Harman Institute of Technology. He had his friend set up a fake school website for him in order to gain the trust of his inherently suspicious father. Just like that, early the next morning, his father received a letter. Mike pretended to know nothing about it. He took the envelope, pretentiously opened it, and excitedly announced the news of his admission. Sure enough, his father began to question what school the South Harman Institute of Technology was. The next day, Mike was mowing the lawn when his father walked over with a solemn expression. He had looked at the school's website, although it didn't seem real. He was also very happy that Mike had the opportunity to go to college, and he handed him a tuition check. In order to keep the lie from being exposed, he found his friend and planned the next step of renting a venue near Harman Institute of Technology. Just as they were worrying about the choice of venue, Mary pointed them in the right direction. Near Harman Palazzo, there happened to be an abandoned mental hospital. For Mike, this place was simply perfect.